First of all, it is so great to have you here. I hope that you are feeling fabulous, but more importantly, that you're staying safe out there. Anyways, today we have such a great episode. We're gonna grab garlic bread and take it to the next level, folks. We're talking crispy garlic bread. This is possibly the best ever garlic bread. It has an insane amount of garlic flavor. It is made with the most basic ingredients and it comes together within minutes. Once again, this is where simplicity meets the story for what may be one of the most delicious recipes we've ever made here on the show. Really quick, before we get started, a shout out to one of my patrons, Mac Morford. Once again, Mac, thank you for being a patron of Spain on a Fork. I truly appreciate you. For the rest of you, if you're not with me on Patreon, consider becoming one. It helps me with ingredients and equipment to continue making videos like this. You'll find my Patreon link in the description box below and iCard above. So we're gonna begin by grabbing one baguette. Very important to use baguette bread in this recipe as it's got the perfect texture for garlic bread. I'm gonna cut it into diagonal slices that are about 1 inch thick. For the next step of the recipe, I'm going to crack in 4 cage-free organic eggs into a large shallow bowl and beat the eggs together until they're well combined. Then I'm going to grab 4 cloves of garlic and finely mince them. And add the minced garlic into the bowl with the eggs. For the next ingredient, I'm going to grab a generous handful of fresh parsley and finely chop it. And I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of the finely chopped parsley into the bowl with the eggs and the garlic. We'll season everything with sea salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. And mix it all together until everything's well combined. For the last ingredient to prepare, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of breadcrumbs and add them into a large shallow bowl. The ones that I'm using are called the extra crujiente, which means extra crispy. These are a bit bigger than regular breadcrumbs, but a bit smaller than panko. If you can't find these in your area, you can use one of the other 2. I'm going to season the breadcrumbs with a generous 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And then mix it all together. That way that sea salt is evenly mixed. Okay, before we start coating our pieces of bread, let's get our pan and our oil heating. I'm going to grab a large fry pan, heat it with a medium heat, and add in a generous 1/2 cup of sunflower oil. If you don't have sunflower oil, you can use whatever neutral vegetable oil you like. While our oil is heating, let's start coating our slices of bread. First, you want to add it into the egg mixture. And make sure you grab some of that garlic and add it on top of the bread. Shake off any of the excess egg. And then into the breadcrumbs. And make sure it's evenly coated all around. And as you finish each one, transfer it into a dish. And continue to coat the rest of your slices of bread until they're all done. Once all the pieces of bread are coated, let's start frying them up. This oil's been heating for about 5 minutes on a medium heat, so it's nice and hot. I'm gonna start adding the pieces of bread in there. You wanna cook these in batches to not overcrowd the pan. After 60 to 75 seconds, I'm going to flip the breads to fry the other side. You don't want to go any longer, otherwise you risk the chance of burning the breadcrumbs. After another 60 to 75 seconds, these breads should be perfectly cooked. I'm going to start removing them from the pan and transferring them into a dish with some paper towels. and continue to fry up your slices of breads in batches until they're all done. Once all the breads have been fried up, our crispy garlic breads are ready to be served. Look how beautiful these turned out. Let's give one of them a try and see how it tastes. I'm telling you, the aromas in this kitchen with all that garlic are absolutely beautiful. Here we go. Beautiful crunch. That was a bit of a greedy bite that I took there. I mean, what can I say? Very basic ingredients, but they all work so well together. All that garlic, the parsley, those breadcrumbs give it such a beautiful crunch. You saw this, and like I said earlier, possibly one of the best garlic breads ever. Serve this next to a pasta or Spanish tortilla for the ultimate experience. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below if you're not subscribed. Smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.